Okay, welcome everybody for today's live stream. It's Monday, the 9th of June. And as every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we have live stream sessions here on the Alberterium channel for about 1 hour for the US stock market opening. I trade the NASDAQ. And of course, we do some intensive volume analysis for our stream for the preparation. So there's also a lot to learn, not only about successful trading. It's a lot to learn because like having the right timing, having the right mindset, having the right direction, this is something you can learn. This is the base to be successful. And of course, I'll try my best to guide you through the markets. Hello, Kaios. Hello, Pink Piggy. Welcome for today's stream. And yeah, so far everything looks good. I have a new setup here. I mean the monitor setups. So let's see. Okay. Before we take a look at the markets and start with our analysis, we take a look at the news. And on the economic calendar, there's nothing for today. So this is Cyprus time calendar because I live in Cyprus. But let's check the one star, 2-star news. Is there anything here on Monday? Just 1 star. 42 minutes. We have CB employment trends, wholesale inventories, wholesale trade sales, 1-star news, nothing. Nothing on the calendar today. That's good. So it will be a trading session usually when we don't have any news where the trend or where the move of the previous day, of the previous days will continue. Well, what happened the previous days? Let's zoom out a bit. Actually, not that much, right? This is the NASDAQ in the 15-minute chart, and we see the volume profile, and we build a range. Look at this huge value area. This was Thursday, and Friday was inside. Today is inside, so we are definitely inside value. Trying to fill this a little bit, but it was already on Thursday. So if we would match this kind of things, look at this. It would be a real nice big one. Isn't it like this? Here we have this, there we have this. Oh, it's totally ugly what I draw. Anyway, you know what I mean? Market is achieving a D-shaped profile. Also this one here. Volume point of control is moving higher slightly last week. Today, currently lower, which might be a rotational day or a trend to the upside. Because this is where the market closed. We had a strong close also on, let's go through the weekly charts. Because when we take a look on the weekly chart here on the Dow Jones, which was the weakest market, it closed higher as all the other previous closing prices and pretty bullish from my point of view. NASDAQ also closed higher. S&P 500 even closed above the previous high. Let's see, 6,008, and there we have 6,010 as a closing price. Okay, closed above previous week's high. Kind of bullish. Might look like sector rotation is kicking in now, and that's good. rotation from technology stocks to a little bit more value stocks will continue to drive the market to the upside. So good. So what do we have today? Well, I mentioned already that we are in this value area of Thursday, approaching point of control from Friday, and the market today is in a, I would say, second standard deviation rotation currently. So we can rotate again to second standard deviation, no problem. Rotate higher, rotate higher. This would be the assumption for today. Maybe VWAP is a little bit widening, or deviation bands are a little bit widening, and then this will be the rotational day hypothesis. And of course, we can have a bullish day today, especially when the market takes out Friday's value area high. Oops, Friday's value area high. And we see a large buying coming in on the volume profile, on the volume indicator. Then it will rotate higher, and there will be no rotational day, because then it will be a trend day to the upside. We'll see what happens. Currently it looks still strong, building some volume here. Let's take a look on the 1 minute chart. Yeah, actually we are at point of control Friday. Let's mark point of control from Friday, that I don't miss this, because this is the shitty area, let's say. Okay, ugly area, because how is the point of control formed? It's formed like this, as you see here. That's where we get the point of control. So we might expect the same scenario around the point of control. And oh, it just moved, because just a second ago the point of control was here and it moved to this direction. That's good. Moving the point of control higher is always good for, of course, up days. Yeah, it's good. Let's take a look at the 1 minute chart. Hey Daniel, hey Christoph. Who else is in the chat window? Please write something in the chat window, say hello, say hi. Would be really nice to have some interaction. Also, I would like to have your opinion about today's market. Is the market going higher and we see kind of a trend day, whereas higher prices as, let's say, will we take out Friday's highs? Will we take out Friday's highs today? This is this level, and I will quickly do a poll, because I try to do the poll. Start a poll. Does the NQ will take out? This is 21,875 today. Yes, no. Don't know. Start a poll. So, because YouTube loves interaction, okay, and we want to have some more viewers here on the stream. It's nice that we have 9 participants. Oh, so small. But we will continue, and it will get more and more and more. Okay, so what do we have on the volume indicator? Yeah, rotation to the upside. And in each high, we see the buyers coming and pushing. Then they fail at second standard deviation, and then we rotate lower. So of course, now in 4 minutes, we have the open. And my hypothesis is either we go and get some more liquidity here, and then move higher, or immediately move higher, and then we see another like this. So we need to see how the reaction is on the open, at the open, because there is this liquidity at this lower end. There we have liquidity at the downside, and we are at point of control from today, from Friday. So it might be a messy environment without any clear movement. So the best what we can do is we can wait and see the reaction here at this 21,790, or we can see that it's really pushing to the upside and then we go with a trend. But for now, in this middle area, also here it's not a at this level 21,790 it's not a immediately buy, because we can rotate lower to VWAP, and also then we can finish the rotational day and later continue to the upside. I take a rest now with talking, 2 more minutes, drink my iced coffee, and we get ready for trading. Yes. Oh, Hans Christian is also there. I think NQ will rise today as well as S&P. Perfect. Thank you for all your nice feedback. It all makes sense to me what you're saying. Okay. Matthias Schmidt is also there. Hello, Matthias. Good to see you. So I will also stay a little bit calm with trading, not immediately pushing. 1 more minute to the open. Choppy ranging, yes, choppy range. Okay. Okay, we open. As mentioned, always, I talk you through the trades. You don't see my executions. I'm not yet there with showing my executions, but we will get there. And as always, when I enter, I have a huge stop, as always, and I can size in up to 5 to 7 contracts. Of course, my stop always moves further to my entry price, but just to let you know, I don't trade with very small stops. It's more wide stops and increase in size once it goes in my direction. Okay, the open was nothing. Just went up and down and up and down. We see some sellers here on the volume trying to push. Yeah. So there's a really choppy range, very small range of this 790 to 815. Oh yes, now we get some sellers. It's a good sign because my intention is long at this area here. Look at this previous low, we had some volume candles appearing, right? 1 to 1 minute candles. This would be really nice if we see similar situation here as well. This was quite above the VWAP, and this would be the same. It'd be good if we see the similar situation here. 1 to 2 bars, colorful candles, but market buyers are not giving us this chance now currently. So for me, this is not a good environment for trading. It's super choppy, and we might wait for the extremes to buy. Extremes are here at the other side of at 720. What to do? So usually when I have these kind of markets and it's not looking good, I just leave, you know, come back later. But of course, this is the live trading thing. If you have live trading session, you cannot say, oh my God, it's shit, and it's come back later. This is the problem if we have dedicated live trading sessions. Now let's see, but we wait. We be a little patient. Wait and see. Have something more to drink. Usually I eat while trading, but with the microphone it's also not that nice to eat. So buyers are fighting with the point of control. Maybe if we go to the VWAP again, wait for the reaction there at the VWAP and try to buy. Okay. Just a small trade, just a small one, nothing big, nothing big. There we go. Come on, where's the VWAP? 775. Okay, we're in. What is this? Number of contracts 5? Sorry, I did some mistake. I want to trade with 1. It's all right. I closed my position a little bit in profit. I went in with 5 immediately. Sorry. So I'm out. I'm flat. A little bit profit. Okay, perfect. So again, we need to think about longs. Okay, we got one colorful candle here. So again, oh, it's falling through this level. What do we have here? Next one is 755. Sellers are pushing. So I'm flat, right? I'm currently flat, waiting again. because I did this mistake, is kicked me a little bit. So, kicked me in my ass. Anyway. So, still the buying opportunity is there. Okay. We are below point of control. So we had two colorful candles, 1, 2. If this one is closing now, this candle here without any color, it's this time to scale in. Okay, now it closed white. So let's see how this one closes. Looks like we need to get more liquidity at the downside. $7.16. Electronic trading session low around 7.16. It's right there, not far. Okay, all colors or candles are colorful so far. Sellers are pushing still, even though it's white. A little bit absorption. So now the question is if the color stays or if it goes. For me, it looks like a little bit like a process of bottom building here. But of course, if I'm wrong, market might continue to this electronic trading session low. No. 800. 807. on the 15-minute chart, there are a lot of sellers. A lot. Looks a little bit ugly, I think. 15-minute chart. Anyway, my position is in profit. 2 contracts long with an average entry of 769. 769 is here. And I will manage my risk, so my stop is to break even now. And the target, first target is 810, point of control, 807. There we scale out 1. Limit sell. Right in the middle of this ugly range. And of course, the rest we can leave to the other side, to 825. Maybe even higher. We see how the market reacts at 825. If the sellers are coming again, and I got stopped out, this might happen. Stop it at 772. No, we move it a little bit to the downside. 771. So I'm fine with just these 2 contracts. I don't scale in because it is this choppy area what we're approaching. So I'm not super keen to increase my position size at this level. I think the move is done. Might be done soon. For now. Okay, it can continue later today, but we might get a rejection at the point of control or a little bit higher, especially when we take out this electronic trading session highs. We take out the liquidity there and then move back there and then continue with the chop. Yeah, chop. Yeah, thinking of moving my stop to this low of this candle would be 777, 776, but I'm not 100% sure if you might get this area again and then continue higher. Oh, this looks good. We'll see. choppy. Okay, yes, there is this liquidity taking again, maybe. Point of control has moved to 796, 797. I think we might get out here. I move my stop to 775. It's not continuing. Maybe later. Maybe later. Yeah, but this is the thing with this choppy, unclear, not directional markets. I don't want to sit in this trade for hours. I just want to finish it. And if we have a break even or very little profit day, it's okay. At least we took the entry right, and this was possible with this volume indicator. Okay, you could see the candles here on the 1 minute chart, and the move did not continue, so that's why I scaled in there. Another one, and now we just wait. Usually, I think the buyers here from this upper part should come back and try to move this point of control again to this area. So there is, of course, the possibility to. This is yesterday's point of control. Okay. Possibility to get back to 810, 809. And the question always is when, because in this area here, everything is possible. Actually, everything is possible. Good. Moving in our direction. So we scale out the first at 807, previous point of control. 808 was it? But I have it 807, 807, 00. Okay, scaled out one. So there's one position still in. Where's the target? Oh, we put the target. Come on, we put the target at 825. Electronics trading session high. Because I think the market will just take the liquidity up there and then rotate, come back to point of control. We chop around this. Oh, and they moved the point of control. Okay, so good. So now, next level, 825. First 814, and then 825. 825. 824. 824. Well, 24, 25 doesn't matter. I think they will boost and take the liquidity and boost to 830. But we just play the safe side. My target is at 825. Okay, who else is long and in profit? Daniel already finished the trading session. Very nice, Daniel. Good. And just end if you're done, if you're finished. Who else is trading and is in profit? Write other people in from the US, they say write a W in the chat. Just a W. So yeah, write a W in the chat. I closed already. Perfect. Matthias is also finished. Nice. A W. Oh. I'm sitting and waiting here for this 825. Maybe I move the stop. The stop is still at 775, but it's a choppy environment, so it's well placed over there. It can chop down again and then up and up and down and up and down. So I leave my stop at 775 for now. Yes, that's good. Daniel is trading only on demo. Try to have a look how 5 Bitcoin this looks like and how big they move. Yes, okay. Okay. That's good. Yes, okay, they rotate it to the upside. Come on, guys, you can do it. You took the 820 and now 825. It's your next target. I know it. I know it. Take out the early session highs. There is the liquidity. That's what the market is trying to achieve, taking liquidity. Oof. Not yet. This is a sticky area here, a very sticky area, this point of control. Up and down from 788 to 825. So this is not the best trading area to trade, to enter. We took a kind of a nice entry here at this lower end. 2 contracts. And now it's either waiting time or not trading time, if you're still in. So tomorrow is no live trading session here on Albertarium channel. But of course, if you want to do live trading and you are happy to also talk in front of the camera, do some entertainment, want to experience this kind of thing, okay, you can either, of course, assist me in all the other trading sessions, come and join me as a second, first of all, a second talking head. So a second trader, and we do the live trading sessions together. And of course, then later, we are also happy to have a trading session on Tuesday, because on Tuesday, my priorities are different. I don't trade Tuesdays, never, since many, many months. So of course we are happy to, we want to do the trading session also on Tuesday, because then it would be live trading session every day for about 1 hour, which would be really nice. And just looking for other traders who want to do it, be part of it. Okay, now we have this thing that it did not went to 825. I have still one contract in. What to do here in this area? Maybe we wait one more candle, how this candle will close. Either it's just, it took the liquidity and then later moved to the upside. So we wait how this 1 minute candle close, how the reaction is within this 1 minute candle. And then I might move my stop to the low of this candle. Oh, it doesn't look good. Come on, guys. Okay, then I move my stop to 794, and I think I'm out in a second. Still in? No, they took me out. Okay, out with profit of two contracts. Okay, sad that they didn't make it to 825. I think they make it later. Look at this heavy selling. Try to sell heavily here, and maybe we have another rotation to this area, another liquidity taking, and then again to the upside. So at this point of time, I don't want to sell. I don't want to buy. It's the round point of control. So you can wait and see what's going on. Yeah. I think they just took me out, scared me away with my position, and now we reach 825. I think that's what happens. That's what happened next. Look at this bullish 1 minute candle, and also on the 100 tick chart, there is a lot of pressure to the upside. So my initial stop at this 775 was great, and it happened exactly what I said. They took the liquidity, they scared me out, and with the last contract, now they approach my target. Anyway, maybe not. Got stuck again. With heavy selling here on this at this level. Yeah. Okay. NASDAQ is a beast. That's totally true. Let's take a look at the other markets. Oh, Dow Jones. Selling on the Dow Jones. Zero weakness. Weakness here. Let's take a look at the 50-minute chart on Dow Jones. Oops. Dow Jones looks really weak. S&P 500 as well. NASDAQ, too many levels. Let's get this all out. Don't need these lines anymore. Yeah, NASDAQ is still bullish. It's the strongest one out of these markets. So if when the Dow Jones decides to turn to the upside again, yeah, here, then it will give the NASDAQ a push. Let's take a look at the Dow Jones at the 1-minute chart. There's the weak market. Oh yeah. Trend continuation. So that's what we see here. When we see candles on the 50-minute chart, this is the educational part, colorful candles on the 50-minute chart in one direction, and then the same thing on the 1-minute chart. We can trade the corrections in this direction. Okay, that's what could be a good, even better trade here. Yes. And now we are approaching new lows. What the Dow Jones and NASDAQ is maintaining strong in the range at point of control still. So when we see a turnaround in the Dow Jones to the upside, this will give the NASDAQ the boost to new session highs. Currently it's being patient and waiting time. There we go. There we go. Let's take a look at the S&Ps. Around VWAP still. Well, okay, I think that's it. Who of you answered the poll? We have 10 votes. Thank you for all your answers. We had 40% yes, 30% no, don't know 30%. Okay. Well, we'll see by the end of the day if the NASDAQ will take out this early session highs. Currently, it is the strongest market, definitely strongest one out of these three, and looks kind of bullish. Looks like a bullish continuation. Doesn't look like a weakness. Point of control is currently a little bit lower as Friday. But this is okay. He scared me out too many times. You traded in the wrong area, Daniel. Okay. It's not about you need to know when to enter. Anyway, okay, I think that's it for today. We're done. I'm done with trading. People are leaving. Not more people are coming. Oh, no, we have 6 again. And it's 4 times a week live trading. It's Monday, it's Wednesday, it's Thursday and Friday. No Tuesday trading session. 4 times a day US opening here on the NASDAQ. We had a nice profitable trade, entered somewhere like there. And in this area, we got, 1. This was 1, plus 1, plus 1, minus 1, and minus 1. So this was the trade, long trade in the NASDAQ. And see you on Wednesday. Have a good trading session. Take a rest of these choppy markets and enjoy tomorrow's trading session. Bye-bye. See you on Wednesday.